I'm going to be interviewing
Vanya Perez, and I'm an attorney that practices business litigation, government contracting, and corporate law.
Okay. The first question is, what types of projects, assignments, or deadlines must you meet each day? What is a typical day on the job?
Typical day. So I do a lot of litigation work, which has a lot of motions and depositions and responses in court. So the deadlines are pretty much set by the deadlines. You can kind of manage your week because you know it's coming up probably 30 days in advance. So you usually have a set schedule of tasks that you need to complete throughout the week. Where it gets a little bit more hectic is when clients come in with things that you weren't expecting to do in terms of, like, we're on the corporate side with deals and agreements and other issues that may arise that you weren't expecting to do, and then that can kind of cause a lot more chaos in your day because there's a lot of unanticipated work that you have to manage with the deadlines that you foresee. So it's pretty hectic. Some days are calmer than others. Other days are really stressful.
Okay. Number 2 is, what is the biggest challenge you encounter?
The biggest challenge is trying to maintain work-life balance, I guess. Practicing law is what I do. It's, you do have a lot of deadlines, it's a lot of work, and then you have a lot of unexpected assignments. So sometimes, you think you're going to get out of work at a certain time to meet, friends or go work out or do something, and then you just can't meet those kind of social obligations working out. And so kind of trying to figure out, like, okay, this is the time I'm going to stop work to do other things is sometimes a little challenging as well.
Okay. Number 3, if you were entering this career today, would you change your preparation in any way to facilitate entry?
Did pre-law in undergrad in the legal studies program, and I think that really helped with law school, kind of like the career. But I think if I did it again, I would maybe minor in that and then pick another major, because a lot of the stuff that you do, like in terms of business and stuff, I had to learn a lot of those economics and business terms, and so that was kind of a learning curve starting, and it would have been nice to kind of have that as a base and then go to law school and then learn all the legal terminology and all the legal procedures that you needed to do. So I would do that differently, I think.
Okay. Number 4, did any courses prove particularly useful as you started practicing?
Like in college or?
Yeah, you can do college.
Yeah, I think, I went to UCF and they had a really great legal studies program, and I think that really prepared me for law school, kind of gave you like a nice little overview of the courses that you were going to take in law school, to contracts and torts, and so you kind of had a nice base of what you were going to learn in law school, and it also taught you, attorneys were a lot of the professors, so they kind of taught you the methods for law school. So I think it really did a good job of prepping you for the legal profession as well.
Okay.
Pre-legal kind of courses. So I think that was really helpful.
Okay. And then the last question is, what is one thing that surprised you about your career/current position?
I guess just how stressful it would be on a day-to-day basis. I mean, it's not always stressful, but I definitely think it's one of those careers that are a little bit more stressful than maybe others. It's not really something that you can kind of go home and just forget about and just kind of like leave your work at the door. You're constantly thinking about, like, you wake up, like, did I miss a deadline? Did I not state that properly in the motion? Did I blow something? Did I say something wrong? Is my client going to like lose all of this money? So I think there's a lot of stress that I didn't realize would come along with it.
Okay. All right. Thank you.